All right, guys, it is our last day here at Disneyland Paris. We're starting the day off at Walt Disney Studios to finish up the things we haven't done. So we're gonna do a few things here. We're gonna jump back over to Disneyland Paris and finish up some things we missed and didn't get done or wanna try again in both parks. It's the coldest day of the trip. We're bundled up. I forgot my gloves. The boys and Jenny are all bundled up with winter jackets, gloves. We're gonna have a good time, fly back home tomorrow. So come with us as we try to do everything in all the parks amongst all our videos. Yesterday, we actually only missed 3 rides here at Walt Disney Studios Park, and one being Aladdin's Agrabah's Magic Carpets and Tower of Terror, which unfortunately, I'm the only one that rides Tower of Terror here. So the other kids don't like it, not even Max, and Max loves thrill rides, won't ride it. And Agrabah's, or Aladdin's Magic Carpets of Agrabah is the same exact thing as Disney World. So in order to be able to maximize everything that we want to get done today, we are not going to ride those 2, but we did not ride this one. We are about to ride Cars Quatre Rules Rally. So it's like Cars Road Rally. I'm sorry if I say that wrong, but the app doesn't even have an English translation for it. So I read it and then said it. It is exactly like Alien Swirling Saucers and like Mater's Jamboree in Disneyland. So let's go ahead. It's a lot smaller though. You can see there's only 9 cars to ride in, 3 sections to spin around in, so, and it's pretty short. We're gonna ride this, then we're gonna catch the Pixar show, and then we're gonna head over to Disneyland Park.
We haven't ridden this ride yet, but the one in California is very fun. It's a little different because these you go in cars, but in California it's those like cow tractors. Yeah, the tractors. This one, I was watching it when I came in here. You go like so close. I saw 2 cars that like bumped into each other, that you go so close. Watch how close you go. Cause like, see right there? Those blue and red go way too close. That is crazy. And you also spin real fast.
Attention départ, get ready, catch out!
Allez, démarrez! Fast, going fast, quick.
Merci de garder les mains dans les voitures. Please keep your hands inside the car.
Definitely the wildest ride at Disneyland Paris. Of the 3 options that we've been on with Mater Jamboree in Disneyland and Alien Swirling Saucers in Disney World, that one is crazy. Holy cow, like you literally come, if you can see my fingers, like if you can see, you come this close, like touching each other. Like if you had your hand on the front bumper of your car, you would definitely smash it. Like there's very little clearance between them, and it whips you around. That's wild. It's good. A couple things about the Walt Disney Studios Park before we leave is there's a lot of constructions going on right now. You know that we talk often about is this a one-day park? Is this a half-day park? And we are firm believers in following those rules and showing you guys whether or not a park really is a half-day park or a full-day park, like Animal Kingdom is a full-day park. I'm gonna say that anytime I can. Crush's Coaster's closed. We were super excited to try this ride. We watched videos of it. The boys really were excited to ride Crush's Coaster, but it's been closed for refurbishments. A couple shows are closed, and there's a few other rides and things that are closed and areas to walk around in that are closed. If you look in our video with the Toy Soldiers parachute drop, you can see a bunch of the Toy Story Land is closed off as well because of the refurbishments and the building of Arendelle. Walt Disney Studios Park in Disneyland can definitely, I think, be a little more than half-day park. If you rush it, you can get it all done. It's definitely a full-day park, but you probably can get it done with enough time to spare to go back over to Disneyland Park, which is not a full-day park. You need a couple, I'd say Disneyland Park, you need 2 days. One thing we didn't film the last time we were in this park was this cool mural, Pixar stuff. We're gonna go check this out. So this is in the Pixar area. This is the character meet and greet spot. There are about 4 stanchions that characters will come out. Yesterday, I only saw 2 characters out at a time, and it was Woody and Jesse all day long. I didn't see anybody else. But I just wanted to show you guys the cool mural / wall that's painted behind us. It's got the same thing like Disneyland in California, at the California Adventure Park, where they have like the cityscape that goes backwards and it looks like you're in it, but it's just a poster. But this has tons of Pixar animation characters up in the windows, looking down at you, smiling, playing with each other, doing different things. It's really cool. And again, this is the character meet and greet area. I will say this thing in regards to both parks. The character interactions are very limited. So we saw Goofy walking around yesterday, if you remember Hollywood Goofy, and that was a very short instance that I saw a character. We saw Spider-Man up on the wall, and we also saw the toy soldiers. But there are not characters just walking around. Like even in Disney World that has a lot of character meet and greets, but they're not walking around, there are still characters walking around. We saw more characters in the hotel than we've seen in the parks, and that goes for Disneyland and for Walt Disney Studios. So that's something, and maybe it's just because it's cold weather right now. Maybe in the summertime there's more of them out, but the character meet and greets are pretty limited, I would say, from here. Now, in Avengers Campus, they have a Marvel meet and greet you can sign up for. There's either a Spider-Man option or an Avengers option, and you can only choose one, and you have to sign up on the app. There is also the Disney Princess in Disneyland Park, which is, every time we've been here, it's been an hour and a half or wait or longer. So most of the time, 2 hours. So that's probably the most popular attraction on all of Disneyland Paris, I think, is the Princess Meet and Greet. All in all, this is a really cool area to meet characters. There are none out currently. There is a line for some to come out. I don't know, there's not a schedule out, so I don't know who's coming, but I really thought the mural behind us was really cool and worth showing. One ride that you're not gonna see in this video or our first Walt Disney Studios Park video is Remy. Go ahead and watch our dining at the Bistro Chez Remy, which is the Remy restaurant. We put the Remy ride in there as well. So check that out and you guys will see that ride. Besides Aladdin's Carpets of Agrabah and Tower of Terror, we've done everything here at Walt Disney Studios Park. Come with us to watch our last show, the Pixar musical celebration.
Pixar. Ensemble, rendons cette expérience unique. Afin de préserver l'émotion de cette aventure, merci de ne pas utiliser vos téléphones, appareils photo et caméras vidéo tout au long.
So we did get to watch the Pixar musical. It was really, really good. It was Broadway quality, just like you would expect from the Lion King show or the Finding Nemo show in Animal Kingdom. It's really, really good. There were tons of characters, tons of good music, tons of funny moments, and really enjoyable. We were not able to record or take pictures of it at all, so unfortunately we don't have anything for that in there. But like we said, we didn't know if we were gonna even get to it today or not. We were hoping to, and we got to, so the show was really good. Highly recommended if you're in here. On the app, it even says do not miss this. So really, really good. Storytelling was great. It was easy to follow, and some characters spoke French, some characters spoke English, so they were all conversing one another, and the conversations never skipped a beat. So it was really good, it was really fun, and I highly recommend it. We just got a few things left in Disneyland we want to get to. We're gonna go over there now. We're leaving Walt Disney Studios Park, and we're gonna go over to Disneyland Park. I'm gonna show you how quick it is to get there from here. So follow me. All right, it is 3:15 p.m. and we are gonna walk over to Disneyland Park. The security and entrance to the park is right here to my right. See these green stanchions? That is where you will, if you park outside, you take a train or a bus in, you're gonna go through those to get in. So we do not have to do security check again since we left the park and going into another park. We are still on Disney property, so security has been done. All right, so while staying in the Disneyland Hotel, we also are in the security zone. So we had to do a security check when we left, or when we first arrived through the front doors of the Disneyland Hotel. And now that we have never left, we have never had to do another security check besides when we went into Paris. So once you're in the bubble, you're in the bubble. It really has saved a lot of time when we're trying to go in and out of the park and trying to move quickly, especially with the fact that this is Disneyland Hotel and Disneyland Park is literally right on the other side of this. We are actually walking underneath people's rooms, so people will be staying in those rooms above us. Our room is not here. We're on the West Wing. All right, we are almost to the entrance of Disneyland Park where we will scan our tickets and go in. It is 3:19. It's taken us 4 minutes to walk here, and we did stop and take a couple pictures for Cole. So you could ideally probably make it here in 3 minutes or less. We're in. We missed Snow White when we were here the last time because it was closed.
Maintenant, occupons-nous de Blanche-Neige.
Miroir magique sur le mur. Ainsi déguisé, le tour est joué.
Finally got to ride it today. We came back to do that. We're gonna go ride Teacups next. But let's talk a little bit about Snow White. It's way darker and scarier than California, I thought.
Things like reach for you.
Yeah, like there's like, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, there's like Ents up in here, like a bunch of Groots. So there are like some scary trees, and we actually got paused for like 3 seconds while we were in there because they stopped the ride for a minute. But there are like some trees that like try to reach for you, and like I don't remember that. I know in California they changed the name of this because wasn't it Snow White's Scary Adventure or something like that in the past? I think so. But yeah, there was definitely some scarier aspects to this Snow White ride that I didn't expect her to see. But anyways, it was still pretty good. The animatronics were great. The dwarves look great. I think the prince and Snow White at the very end were a little different looking than what I'm normally. Eli says they look like mermaids than what we're normally used to. But anyways, that's Snow White. We're gonna go do teacups, and then that might be the end of it. Unfortunately, our ending was corrupted and we do not have that, but this was the last ride we did at Disneyland Park. We hope you enjoyed our time here in Disneyland Paris. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and as always, we'll see you on the next one.